So Jesse's been here for about 2 days now, and honestly it's been the most exciting day and a half we've had in the school. The kids were engaged through a whole presentation. I haven't seen my kids sit still for more than 30 minutes. The kids have talked about him all night. They didn't want to leave the gym last night. They haven't wanted to leave school today. His message is so powerful. Our kids are asking questions about him still. They want to know how they can get in touch with him. They want to know about his life. And more so, he spoke about opportunity. And out here, these kids don't see opportunity sometimes. So having Jesse and Tyler out, they've opened their eyes to what exists, what can happen if they put their mind to it, what school can do, what education can do. His message has been powerful, and I would recommend him to any school district looking to get their students engaged and looking for an exciting experience, looking for something that's going to change their students' lives. That's what Jesse's program can do.
My name is Sarah Gillum, and I'm an assistant principal at West Valley High School, and today Jesse LeBeau came and talked to our 9th grade classes during their advisory period, and he did a great job. His message was inspirational, but he presented it in a very relatable way for kids who are at a really hard transition time in their life and are really worried about what other people say and can be easily influenced. And he related to them, he interacted with them, and kids really engaged in what he did. It's a great opportunity if you can have him to come talk to your kids.
Yeah, I'm Lori Gillette, and I'm one of the English instructors here at Revilla Junior High and High School. I work primarily with the junior high students. When he came to visit Ketchikan, and without any problems convinced him to come to our school. And we're an alternative school, so a lot of the kids that come here are alternative types of kids. And I wondered how Jesse would do with that kind of a group, very mixed group, culturally, age-wise, skill-wise. And he was fabulous. He held the kids spellbound for probably about an hour, and they would not leave. So he stayed for probably another hour answering questions and taking the time to take photos. And then, again, coming back as a follow-through. He was fabulous. Kids are excited to see him again today and are asking when he's going to come back again. I can't recommend this young man enough, and I'm just so darn proud of him.
My name is Yolanda Isa. My role here at the school is to work with kids who are at high risk for dropout and kids who may be experiencing any chemical dependency use. It was awesome. The kids were completely engaged, paid attention. Kids who typically can't sit still were engaged watching and gave me good feedback about what Jesse had to say. So they're super excited. He's amazing, and if he should really focus with some high-risk kids because he can engage them. Related to everyone, because he talked about confidence, self-esteem, kind of knowing your word, and kind of chasing your passion and your dream. That's every kid, no matter if they're high risk or not. So I think it was phenomenal. He even got me motivated a little bit too. So hey, I would recommend him for any school. I'd recommend him from K through 12 because any kid at any age could benefit and relate to what he had to say in his presentation completely.
My name is Dan Carsons. I'm the principal here at Nikiski Middle High School. Jesse's speech was great. It was super high energy. He gets the kids involved. He draws them in and then basically hits them right between the eyes with such a positive message that a lot of kids need to hear, and sometimes just need to hear from a different person. He's cool. He's a cool guy, you know, even if he does look like Justin Bieber. He just provides such a down-to-earth thing, and he's not this bigger, larger-than-life guy like he called himself. He's that scrawny white kid that made it big. I have some kids that are very involved in sports, athletics, activities, and you know, I tell them a lot, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right. And it was good for Jesse to say that as well, because you know, you always like feeling validated. And you feel that way when somebody who's made it and spreads that word, you know, they've heard it before and they hear it again, and hopefully it takes root.
I'm Greg Brittenham, formerly with the New York Knicks and presently a PE teacher in Haines, Alaska. And I can honestly say that Jesse's speech today was just outstanding. Did a great job. These kids in these rural communities are often told that they're not not going to have a lot of future, and always being kind of held down. And Jesse definitely lifted the spirits of these kids, and basically told them that they can accomplish great things if they believe in themselves and they set the goals in order to do so. But we appreciate Jesse coming in, and if you ever consider having a speaker come to your place, I highly recommend Jesse.
Hey, I'm Dave Smith, a teacher here at Revilla High School in Ketchikan, Alaska. We were lucky enough to have Jesse with us for a couple hours. Hung out with our kids. He's energetic and engaging. I think his physical accomplishments are kind of an attraction to kids, especially the younger kids. And I think he also has a great heart and really wanted to kind of reach to them and encourage them to strive for the things that they want to do with themselves, whether it's you know, a big goal or a small goal. But I think he made a lot of sense to these guys, and kids are pretty good at smelling BS, and I don't think they smelled any on Jesse. They kind of took to him pretty quick. They could tell he was honest and genuine.
My name is Trevor Walker. I'm the principal at Seward High School. Great message for our kids. He held them enraptured, you know, for his entire presentation, and you know, based on the excitement at the conclusion there, I would say that his message was very well received. One of the things that I liked especially about the presentation was that you know, he distilled his message down to a couple of really important bullet points that I think the kids can take away with them, you know, that they can remember and apply, you know, appropriately.
Greg Platt. I'm the principal here at Tanana Middle School in Fairbanks, Alaska. He did a wonderful speech. Students enjoyed it. They were energized. They participated. His message was very well received, and the students enjoyed him tremendously.
Vaughn Dosco, principal here at Kenai Middle School. Jesse's speech was a great message. It's one that our population here in Kenai can relate to, whether it's struggles in life or the underdog message, and obviously the piece picking your own attitude and making a difference in life. Jesse's at a point in his career where he's rubbing elbows with people that our kids see in the news and in the media, and you know, he's an instant hit with them because he relates well and the kids relate to him. Well, yeah, we've had all kinds of different speakers, and whether it's from a reptile person to, you know, a strongman to other motivational speakers, and a lot of them carry similar messages, but very few of them relate to kids, and nor do kids relate to the speaker, in this case with Jesse.
My name's Petra Timmons. I'm the assistant principal at Ryan Middle School. It was excellent. He sent the same message that we always try to send to students, to stay involved, not to give up on their goals, and to set a plan. Be true to yourself and to stick to whatever your dreams or your plans are, and not really let anybody else impact them. He was really appropriate to our middle school students, 7th and 8th. He was great with our 6th graders as well. He did a great job at the high school level as well, so great for secondary.
Jesse LeBeau just spoke for us there at the Haines High School, and I'll tell you what, he is a great speaker to have in your schools. Come from a small town to big experiences in the world out there. Great to see somebody from our local area to make it big in sports, in movies, in commercials, and come back and speak to all of our kids here at Haines High School and give them a go-for-it attitude.
My name is Rachel Riley. I am the wellness coordinator for the Yukon-Keikuk School District. It was great. It was right on the kids' level. They were super excited. Basketball's life, so they're super excited about having him here. They're super excited about what he has to say. They loved his celebrities. They loved his stories. I think, you know, he really spoke to them in their language. So it was awesome. He's very approachable. He feels like a real person. He's willing to get on the kids' level. He seemed to know what would get them excited. Not everyone is able to do that. Not everyone is able to talk to individuals like a real person. I think it was great. He was great to work with. I heard from the staff that he is gracious and he is enthusiastic. They loved him. The kids were so excited. They're still running in here now asking if he can stay a little longer. So I would say he would be a joy to have anywhere.
Hi, my name is Patrick Riggs. I'm the principal at Monroe Catholic High School. just listened to Jesse LeBeau give a fantastic motivational speech to our whole school student body, and it was really well done. I recommend him to all of you.
I mean, Jesse's whole presentation has a message, but he uses several quotes, and one that stuck out to me and our students so far is he said, one man thought he could and one man thought he couldn't. And Jesse's message is, be that person, be that student who thinks they can. And he always says attitude is everything, and that's the most important thing for our kids. With a positive attitude, they're going to be able to accomplish anything they want in this world. And that's what he's delivered to our kids, is that opportunity, that hope that they can be successful. I think his message resonates with everyone. He came from a small island, and our village is very small, and it just shows that no matter where you come from, if you set your goals, you can reach them. And again, that's what he told the kids, and it helps them see that despite living in this small community, they can still accomplish anything and see the world, and that's what Jesse's done. I would strongly, strongly endorse Jesse and his program and Tyler to come to your school, and I honestly think he would be successful in any environment. He's energetic, engaging, exciting, and more importantly, his message is powerful, and the kids got it. They listened. And a lot of times it's hard for speakers to grasp the attention of kids, but he had them from the moment he walked into the gym, and they're still trying to get in touch with him since he's left.
I'm Matt Davis, and I'm a math teacher in a small town in Alaska. I've got 3 sons, and I'm always looking for good role models for my boys and for my students. I'm a middle school basketball coach. What I liked about Jesse's talk is that he really reached the kids. At the end of the talk, I looked around. All through the talk, I paid attention to people's body language, and they were all leaning forward, eager for more at the end of the talk. Nobody wanted to get up and leave. There's kids in school that are doers and don't really want to be thinkers. He can reach those kids. He has a message for them. It's difficult on a daily basis to try to be inspiring to the kids and to reach them, especially when you teach something like math. It's primarily just an abstract thing that does apply in a real way to the real world. But Jesse's talk and his message, and the reason I bought his book and his DVD, because they're going to reach the kind of people my boys are. They're doers. This was a big day for my boys, getting to hear Jesse talk, and I think you'll enjoy that too.